Hi there, Subhash here, and in this video I'm going to explain how I solved the freezing issue with my PC. It happened last week and my Windows 10 PC would freeze randomly and I would get the BSOD, the blue screen of death. The BSOD would also mention something like storage, so I guess it had something to do with my SSD or my hard disk, the HDD. Earlier when this would happen, I would just reboot and everything would go back to normal, but not this time. After a BSOD, when I would reboot my computer, it would throw up the reboot and select proper boot device or insert boot media in selected boot device and press a key error, which means the system was not detecting my boot SSD. All I would do after powering off the PC completely was to unplug the power cable to the SSD or unplug the SATA cable to the SSD and then reconnect. Then switching on the PC would boot normally, but again the PC would freeze randomly, most of the time when there were several tabs open in the internet browser. So if you're having a similar problem, then here's how I fixed it after trying several things that I've documented in my blog post. So if you wish to read the blog post, I have a link included in the description below. Anyway, my problem was solved after I did a firmware update of my SSD. My SSD is a Crucial M4 2.5 inch that I purchased way back in 2011. The firmware update was actually released in 2013, but I didn't bother because everything seemed fine on my Windows 7 PC. I upgraded to Windows 10 last October, and that was when the problem started happening. Anyway, here's Crucial's site. I've provided a link in the description below from where you can obtain the firmware update. There is also documentation on how to install the firmware. Basically, you need to create a boot USB containing the firmware update. You can do this using Rufus, and I've included the link of the download page of Rufus in the description as well. Word of caution, ensure that there are no power breaks when you do the firmware update. You must have an uninterrupted power supply, a UPS or inverter, or just make sure while doing the update the power doesn't go out. On my PC, the update took just about 10 seconds, so it's a very small, simple procedure. So basically you boot using your computer using the USB drive, and on booting, the software detects the SSD that needs to be updated. So you should get a screen as this. Make sure it's your SSD, type Y or YES, hit enter, and the job is done. The software will give you messages saying that the job is done. Reboot after removing the USB drive and your computer is back to normal. Let me know in the comments how the update went, and thanks for watching.